how I got into this mix. Mind playing tricks and I'm fiending for a fix. Habits overriding, imploding into explosion. Tapering away like
Hey everyone, this is Derrick Broze with the Conscious Resistance Network. Today I want to talk to you about my endorsement for the election of 2016. The United States presidential election is only months away, and I'm excited to announce that after careful consideration and looking at all of the candidates from the Democrats and all of the candidates from the Republicans and all of the candidates in the third parties of Libertarian, Green, Constitution, Pirate Party, and even a careful consideration of Vermin Supreme, I have decided to announce I am ready to endorse my candidate for the 2016 election. Nobody, that's right, nobody will keep their promises. Nobody's going to end the wars. Nobody's going to end the Federal Reserve theft. Nobody's going to end surveillance state. Nobody's going to end torture. Nobody's going to close down Guantanamo Bay. Nobody's going to tell us the truth about 9/11. Nobody's going to get the poison out of the water and the air and the food. No one's going to separate the state and the corporations from each other. No one's going to admit that taxation is theft. Nobody is going to keep their promises. So with that said, I hope you guys will diligently do your research and look at all the available candidates and see that nobody is going to serve you and that nobody is going to keep their promises and nobody will live up to this dream that you have created in your head that says that one single person, one single vote could change the world, and if you just put the right guy into the White House, things will be better. In all seriousness, I want to say that I've noticed recently, and this is a good sign, that there's been many articles out there promoting, is this the rise of the third party, that after Donald Trump secured the Republican nomination or has all but secured it, that there was a surge in Google searches for Gary Johnson and the Libertarian Party, and now the Libertarian Party is saying it's seeing a rise in support. The Green Party seems to be, getting some support as well. And this is happening because many people within the Republican Party and the Libertarians out there see nobody to vote for in the Republican Party. They don't like Donald Trump, and many people who consider themselves to be progressive or maybe more radical elements of the Democratic Party supported Bernie Sanders, and they're watching him get robbed right in front of them. So these elements are going to look at the Green Party, and these elements are looking at the Libertarian Party. These elements are also looking at Vermin Supreme, and they're hoping that some candidate will really launch a third party run. And what I want to say is, if you are going to vote, and if you must vote, then do consider these third parties. And if you are going to vote, and if you must vote, then please consider voting in other races, not just the presidential race, not just every 4 years thinking that you're politically aware because you're paying attention to the candidates that the TV's telling you to. There's a lot more than politics than just the federal election every 4 years. I think that voting is violence, and I've written a whole essay called Here's Why I Don't Vote. I'll include that below if you want to find out my reasonings and what my solutions are. But if you must vote, and if you must vote for the president, then please consider a third party. Please consider writing in nobody. Please consider writing in, fuck you. Please consider writing in Vermin Supreme or anything else that is more principled than Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, or any of these other jokers out there. And again, stop believing in the idea that a president is going to change things. That's what I hope. This is, again, a message of empowerment, not apathy, not discouragement. And if you must vote, my last suggestion, I also recommend that you get involved in your community. Some people will tell me, Derrick, when you talk about local solutions, I say, well, why can't I do that and vote for a president? You can do both. Vote for your president. Do the research. Don't be an uneducated voter. Get involved in your community. Start a community garden. And when the November elections come and go, and you are either disappointed by the loss of your candidate, or your candidate gets into office and does what every other president has ever done and lies and does the exact opposite of what they say, see how you feel. And if you've kept up and you've built a garden, and you can step back and say, wow, I built a garden, and wow, I voted for a shithead, and he lied and did everything that Derrick said he would do, and he did the exact opposite of what he promised. See which one of those gives you a better return once you're growing your own food or you're having a lying politician. Which of those serves your ends better? Think about it, guys. It's important for us to reflect now and to think about what strategies work best and if voting for the two parties works. And if not, then try the third parties. And if that's not working, because even if there was a realistic third party surge like the papers are trying to say now, there's so much control in this political system that eventually they would just capture that third party. If the third party got too strong and they needed to let the people think there was some kind of third party revolution, how long would it take before that third party got bought out and corrupted? Only a matter of time, because real change will not come from politics, especially on the presidential level. Thank you guys for listening. You are beautiful. You are free. Peace.